from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, your 2021 Chicago Cubs.
Kerry Wood, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
That'll bring up Juan Pierre. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now a pitch on the way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
At the plate now, Luis Castillo, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3.
Batting third.
2 down, no one on base, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles, doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Mark Redmond, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping up is Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Pitch on the way. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Cabrera is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
To the plate now, Mark Grutzelanek. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The next Cub up, Sammy Sosa. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
The windup and the 0-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 18.
Stepping in now, Alou, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Rodriguez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Derek Lee. Here it comes. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, Mike Lowell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses with it, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Jeff Conine. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 0-1 from Wood. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Aramis Ramirez. First offering, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
At the plate now, Eric Karros. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Alex Gonzalez, and he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. Now into the box, Alex Gonzalez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate, Mark Redmond, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Popped him up. Miller over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Pierre.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Juan Pierre. Now here's the first offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So in now for Chicago, Damian Miller. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Cabrera is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Gary Wood.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kerry Wood. First delivery to him. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Next to dig in, Mark Grutzelanek, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. Runners on the move for second as he drives a liner to right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Lofton rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To the plate now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The batter, number 18.
Into the box now, Alou, and that misses for ball one.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Luis Castillo. Here's the first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
1 out, bases empty, and that means Pudge Rodriguez will dig in to bat at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Rodriguez, the runner at second with one away. And that one yanked just foul. Two and two. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box, Derek Lee, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. The 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Now at the plate, here is Aramis Ramirez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him.
Oh, look at this. The throw. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Guerrero.
At the plate now, Eric Karros. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready now is Alex Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And now the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lofton is there, and he has it for the first out. Up next from Miami, Jeff Conine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. To 1-2 now. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Alex Gonzalez, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now it'll be Damian Miller. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Gary.
So here now's the pitcher, Kerry Wood, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kenny Lofton, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Pierre moving for it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They lead it 1-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Mark Redmond. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Juan Pierre. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Luis Castillo.
Next to hit is Luis Castillo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0. And now, Mark Grudzielanek. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Digging in next, Sammy Sosa, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Alou. Swing and a blooper down the right field line, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
So now to the plate, Aramis Ramirez as he grounds one briskly to short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 1-0.
The catcher, Rodriguez.
First offering. The windup and the 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2. Derek Lee is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate is Eric Karros. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's 1 gone.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Alex Gonzalez.
Next, here is Alex Gonzalez. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Damian Miller, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Number 38 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kerry Wood. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Tony Womack will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Has a look, now the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Standing in now, Mark Grudzelanek,
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
And Pierre has it. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Mike Remlinger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Mike Lowell.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
The pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Here comes the 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Jeff Conine is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Alex Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Sosa is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate now is Sammy Sosa. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 18.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alou. First delivery to him. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Aramis Ramirez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Joe Borowski comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Mike Redmond is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, that's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Juan Pierre, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So now to the plate, Luis Castillo. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Cubbies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kerry Wood is the winning pitcher of record. Mark Redmond pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off me.